Love Beyond Status, The Billionaire's Daughter, and The Barista. The city skyline stretched endlessly, a testament to ambition and success. Amidst the towering glass buildings and streets bustling with life, two worlds separated by wealth and privilege were about to collide in the most unexpected way. A chance encounter. Sophia Lancaster was used to luxury. She was the only daughter of Richard Lancaster, a billionaire whose name was synonymous with power and influence. She had spent her life in designer clothes, attending exclusive galas, and traveling in private jets. Yet, despite her extravagant lifestyle, she often felt a strange emptiness, an invisible cage trapping her within a life already planned out by her father. On the other end of the spectrum was Jake Carter, a self-made barista with dreams far bigger than his reality. He had grown up in a modest neighborhood, working tirelessly to support his education and his ailing mother. His hands, rough from years of making lattes and washing dishes, carried the weight of his responsibilities, yet his heart remained light, full of optimism and kindness. Their worlds first collided on a rainy evening when Sophia, escaping yet another suffocating social event, stumbled into a small, cozy coffee shop downtown. She had only intended to take shelter from the rain, but fate had other plans. The connection begins. Jake had been closing up when she walked in, her presence immediately commanding attention. Dressed in an elegant evening gown, her hair slightly damp from the rain, she looked completely out of place in his humble cafe. Yet when she ordered a simple black coffee and took a seat by the window, Jake couldn't help but be intrigued. "You don't look like someone who usually drinks black coffee," Jake said as he placed the steaming cup in front of her. Sophia smirked, stirring absent-mindedly. "And you don't look like someone who makes assumptions about strangers." Jake chuckled. "Fair enough." That first conversation was short, but something about it lingered in both of their minds long after she had left. Over the next few weeks, Sophia found herself returning to the cafe, seeking solace in its quiet atmosphere and the barista with the warm smile. A love that defied logic. As days turned into weeks, their interactions deepened. Sophia learned about Jake's struggles, his dreams of owning his own coffee shop one day, and his unwavering dedication to his mother. In turn, Jake saw a side of Sophia the world never did. Her desire to break free from the expectations placed upon her, her love for painting, and her longing for something real. Their relationship bloomed in stolen moments, midnight walks through the city, endless conversations about life and dreams, and quiet evenings in Jake's tiny apartment, where Sophia found more warmth than she ever did in her family's mansion. Yet love is never without obstacles, the clash of two worlds. It wasn't long before Richard Lancaster discovered his daughter's growing attachment to a man he deemed unworthy. Furious and determined to put an end to it, he confronted Sophia. "You are a Lancaster. You have a legacy to uphold. Do you think the world will take you seriously if you throw away everything for a barista?" he bellowed. Sophia, for the first time, stood her ground. "Dad, I am more than just your daughter. I am a person who deserves to choose who I love." Realizing he couldn't control her, Richard devised another plan. He approached Jake with a tempting but cruel offer. A check worth millions, enough to change his life forever if he agreed to walk away from Sophia. Jake was faced with an impossible choice: stay and fight for love, or leave and secure a future for his mother, who desperately needed better medical care. A heartbreaking decision. One evening, Sophia arrived at the cafe only to find Jake waiting for her with an unreadable expression. "This isn't going to work, Sophia," he said, forcing himself to look away. She felt her world crumble. "What?" "No, Jake, we can make it work. We always knew this wouldn't be easy." Jake clenched his jaw, forcing himself to deliver the final blow. "I'm not meant for your world, and you're not meant for mine. You should go." Tears filled Sophia's eyes, but she refused to believe it. "Is this what you want?" Jake hesitated, then nodded. "Yes." And just like that, it was over. The truth revealed. Months passed, and life moved on, but neither Sophia nor Jake truly healed. She buried herself in her father's business, while Jake, despite having taken the money, never touched a cent of it. Instead, he continued working, saving every penny to open the coffee shop he had always dreamed of. One day, Sophia learned the truth. It was her best friend, Olivia, who discovered what had happened. How Jake had been given an offer he couldn't refuse, how he had sacrificed their love for the sake of his mother's well-being. Determined, Sophia rushed to find him. A love that couldn't be broken. Jake's coffee shop had just opened when Sophia walked in, the same way she had the first night they met. This time she wasn't running from her world, she was walking toward him. Jake turned, surprised to see her. "Sophia?" She smiled, tears shining in her eyes. "Did you really think money could keep me away?" Jake's heart pounded. "I thought I was doing what was best for you." Sophia stepped closer. "You don't get to decide that. Love isn't about wealth or status. It's about choosing each other, no matter what." For the first time in months, Jake allowed himself to hope. And this time, there were no obstacles, only a love strong enough to withstand anything. A timeless love that inspires. In the end, love was not about status, money, or society's approval. It was about finding a home in another person. Sophia and Jake's story became a legend, proof that love transcends barriers. Their journey serves as a reminder that true love is rare, but when found, it's worth fighting for. If you love this story, don't forget to explore more emotional and heartfelt tales on this channel. Click on the next video and continue the journey of love, hope, and second chances.